Guilty Gear Strive has received probably the biggest patch in the history of the game. It came with the usual balance changes for the characters, but also with huge mechanical changes. They even removed a mechanic from the game, Wild Assault, which is something very weird to see nowadays. The big question is, was this patch enough to make the game good, or it still needs more changes? First of all, I play this game a ton. I have almost 400 hours, but if I'm honest, Strive is a fighting game I didn't like much. Mostly because of how unbalanced the game was. I was mostly just playing it because I like my character, Cole Lewis, and that's it. To me, Strive never felt like a true fighting game, mostly because the game was so aggressive to a point where it felt like there was no interaction between the players. The matches were, or I block for an hour and then die to a mix, or literally the other way around. Matches felt one-sided, with the aggressor usually coming out on top, with no real player interaction or exchanges. That's the main reason why I stopped playing for years and why I always thought of Strive as one of the worst fighting games. So yeah, you could say I was very much a hater of the game. 2.0 really changed the game and fixed the issues, or it's just like a little bit of an improvement for the game. Well, since the patch dropped, I have been playing and enjoying it way more than before. The game is much better, there's no doubt about it. Amazing mechanic changes, they nerfed the power level of the characters, or most of them. They made the game more interactable, and it finally feels like you're playing a game with some decent neutral. But Strive sadly went from being incredibly unbalanced and unfun to play to just okay. So I think it still needs some work. This patch sets Strive in the right direction 100%, but I still think the game is not as good as it could be. Overall, I think the patch is great and it tries to solve many of the balance issues, but unfortunately the game didn't completely solve the biggest problem I had with it, the lack of interactions between the players. It has improved a little bit, yeah, but to be honest, not much. We probably need more substantial patches before we get to a point where I feel like Strive is actually a well-balanced game. One thing to take away is that this patch gives you hope for the future of Strive, finally. I honestly can't wait to see what the new patches bring us and how they improve the game more and more. And that will be everything for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think about the patch. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next time. Bye bye everyone.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets.